My name is Becca Bartholomew. I'm a physician assistant with Onslow Ear, Nose, and Throat. I love that I get to work with patients of all ages. In terms of how I got into the field, I'm a veteran as well as a military spouse, and I worked as a scientist for the military for several years, but knew that my ultimate goal was to get back into medicine, and because that's what I had done partially in undergrad. So I left active duty and went into the reserves to go to PA school at Emory University. And although I'm not in the military anymore as a military spouse, we moved around a lot. So that gave me a unique opportunity as a PA to work in a lot of different areas of medicine. I've got a wide breadth of experience, but I love being back in specialty care. I see patients from infant to the elderly. We see babies who are just a few days old with tongue and lip ties. We see children and adults with chronic ear infections, a multitude of ear problems, hearing loss, eustachian tube dysfunction. We also see chronic throat infection due to adenoid and tonsil enlargement, which can often cause snoring and mouth breathing issues. I see a lot of patients with chronic nasal and sinus symptoms. And ultimately, in all the patients that I see, we make the decision whether they are candidates for medical therapy alone or whether they're good candidates for surgical treatment. I treat every patient as if they're my own family member. I know that being in a doctor's office can be stressful, whether you're a child who doesn't understand why someone wants to look in your ears, or maybe an adult and you are worried you may have cancer. Maybe you've had a bad experience with a provider in the past. And sometimes that stress can affect how you understand a treatment plan or how you're able to express what's going on. And so I work really hard to listen and carefully observe. And then I like to take the extra time to make sure my patients do understand and that they have all their questions answered. I hope that every patient, every parent who leaves the office feels like they're empowered and they feel better than they came in. I love to spend time with my family. My husband and I have 2 sons, and we are now happily settled in the local area. We chose this area because of the beautiful outdoors, and so we get outside whenever we can to enjoy the beach, to enjoy the wildlife, to go kayaking. And that is truly one of my greatest gifts, is being with family. We also have extended family here, and that's not something we take for granted, because in all of our military moves, to visit with family usually required a plane ticket or a big time investment. So yes, so we're happy to be here, and family time is very important to me. I look forward to meeting you, seeing how I can help.